A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's Safeco Field. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Felix Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Francisco Lindor heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now he'll bunt his way on to start the game. Seager over to his left, and the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Well, it probably goes without saying, but he's a threat to do this at any time, even on the first pitch of the ball game, and he beats this one out, puts that guy in the stretch right away.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hernandez comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know, Summersgill has a bit of a reputation for having a fat strike zone, but I don't think that really applies to all corners. Also, I've been told that he's pretty consistent with what he does and doesn't call.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Smith over to his right. Makes the play, one away. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting nine. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to have to be careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis.
He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Jason Kipnis gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the #2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aoki is under it. Two gone. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, one place you don't want to hit it is to the third baseman. Absolute vacuum down there. He's got great range. Some of the plays I've seen him make, absolutely ridiculous.
Mike Napoli set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Just really free and easy out there in this first inning. He threw that ball right by him.
Two out with the man at first. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. One left for the Tribe. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number
Leading off
1.
for the Mariners, left fielder, Nori Aoki.
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And there to take this is Napoli for the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robbie Cano as this game moves along. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
In now, Kyle Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Nelson Cruz will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
A runner on first with 2 away. Drives it out to deep right center field. Racing back the center fielder. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Oh, I'll tell you what, this ball is absolutely mashed. I mean, this isn't Coors Field or Fenway Park, mind you. It takes a lot to hit a ball out of here. I'm sitting here thinking, no way is this ball ever going to get there. But he winds up halfway up the wall. That's just amazing.
Here's Adam Lind. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ramirez going back, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. He drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
Here's Seth Smith now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line, and that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head to inning number 2 here at Safeco. It's the Mariners 3 and the Indians nothing. Leading off the inning, Carlos Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Carlos Santana.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Yan Gomes will be next. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, if you stay out of the middle, you'll have a chance, but neither of these teams are going to miss a fat pitch down Broadway, and he just drives this into left for a base hit.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
Well, that may have been a borderline call right there, but you know what? He's going to get those calls sometimes. He's a big-name pitcher out there, and that can certainly play into your favor.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Marlon Byrd standing in. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Juan Uribe set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Leonis Martin strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
3-0 now.
Yeah, 3-0 count now to start the second. Doesn't look like he's gotten into the flow yet.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Kluber sets his sights. Here's the 3-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
Chris Iannetta settles into the box for his first chance. Low for ball one.
And that curveball is normally one of his best pitches. He just hasn't had a great feel for it so far.
Here it comes, 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. He tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
A runner at first with no outs here. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A step on the bag for one. Back to Napoli. A double play.
This is a nice play up the middle. You can see this ball takes the shortstop right to the bag, so he'll just step on second and fire on to first for the double play.
Here's Nori Aoki. As he'll take a look at ball one. Two out, nobody on. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Mariners 4 and the Indians nothing. A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Number 30 steps in here to start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Hernandez looks in. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on Show Track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the 3rd inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. in front of it, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books.
Yeah, and you know, this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 4-0. So long from Seattle.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors.